Good morning from Aquatica. Okay, we're in line to get our quick queue, I think it's called, or whatever it's called here, to skip the lines. So we bought the tickets. It was a triple ticket to Discovery Cove, Aquatica and SeaWorld, and we got the tickets already in Discovery Cove, but the express ticket, the quick queue tickets, I believe I need to take from this kiosk, whatever they call it. So yeah, we're gonna stand in line, get the quick queue tickets, and hopefully the quick queue line is really quick.
Ensure all
Got our
ticketed
quick
guests
queue.
have their
Yay, we're in Aquatica. First of all, it's a water park, so it will be a great way to avoid the heat in Florida during the daytime. כן, שנייה איתי. Plus, it's a really small park, not like the big ones, so I'm expecting it to be less exhausting. And we have the quick queue, so no need to wait in line. So, oh, that's nice. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna explore everything here. It looks like a nice little park with some great adventures for the kids. Oh, look at those slides. Oh, there is a slide that goes under the water through the shark tanks, I think, or dolphin tanks. I don't know what it is, but it should be really cool. Okay, we're gonna find a spot to sit in, which probably won't be that easy because we got in pretty late again. It's around 11 now. Okay, it's around 11 because we had to do COVID test for the cruise. We're getting in 3 days from now, so we're gonna get a spot, get prepared, and and start enjoying our amazing Aquatica day. Can't wait to get into the water already. Okay, got a locker. 30 more bucks to spend. We got a locker for a full day. Whew, it's hot. They have nice sprinklers for your legs that like get the floor all wetty, and so it won't get hot and burn your feet. That's super cool. Never seen this before. Really love it. So far, so good. Oh, okay, we're in Rapids, which is so fast. No, Robbie! So fast. People are bumping into each other. It's funny. Oh, isn't it? So cool. So fast. Oh, Jesus. Yay! Woo! This is one of the best stuff I did this week. I mean, we did something pretty similar in Discovery Cove, but that's much faster. Woo! Really?
And put the game.
Really?
Over
Hey!
here. She's asking us if we want to.
Woo! This is so much fun! That was so good. So good. I really liked it. Raw Rapids. and it circles around the park, so you can, like when you want to go from one spot to another, you can just do that. Much funner than just walking. And now we're in the kids zone, which looks kind of fun too for the kids. So they're gonna play here for a bit. We're in the line in the kids zone. We get on a small slider. Man, this kids zone is awesome. The kids are static now, but it's so noisy. Damn. Whoa. I think that's the name of the slide we're gonna go to now, but it looks like this. I'm gonna tell you the name of it once I'll get out of here. But we're in the quick queue, and I see people without the quick queue ribbon getting in. So I hope it didn't waste like, I don't know, 200 bucks. I don't remember how much it cost for nothing. Let's see. Okay, so the first slide is Valhalla, and the second one is, I think, Ray Rush, and both of them are not accepting this. They accept only a gold bracelet or ribbon or whatever. And there is another one which is something else, I don't remember the name, something racer, but they don't allow GoPro. So I'm gonna put my GoPro on with Danit, or I'm gonna let her go instead of me, and I'll stay here with Ili, and we're gonna do the racer stuff, and then we'll move on and we'll come back to Valhalla and Ray Rush later in the day. Hopefully when there is less line, because it's now like 50 minutes. That's it. So I did the Matuma Racer, which were awesome. We did it twice, Romy and I did it once and he got scared, so he didn't want to go again. Then he also didn't like the idea of falling with your head first before your legs. So Romy and I enjoyed it, and the quick queue was all good. And quick queue was perfectly fine. Not as fast as I hoped it would be, but it's pretty fast. It for sure makes the line much faster and shorter. So goodbye so far. The only issue is that it seems like a storm is coming. Hopefully not lightning, but then they'll close the whole park. But meanwhile, oh, it's starting to rain. That's a shame. Starting to rain just now. Danit and Romy and Itai are there. I don't know, Riptide Race. That's where Danit and Itai and Romy are. When they're coming back, I'm gonna go there unless a storm will begin, which feels like we're on our way to it. Ah! Someone just shot me. Someone is shooting at me. Oh! So, once they're done with the Riptide race, this is called the Riptide race, I'm gonna go there with Romy and Itai, unless that will be scared again, but I'm sure Romy won. And that's it. Let's hope those guys won't bring any bad news. Tough luck again. Right before Danit and Romy and Itai went on the Rip Ride Racer, I think it's called. Right before they get on it, they closed the operations, suspended them because of lightning and rain. The restaurants are now packed and we can't find food. It's kind of tough, but we'll find something. We'll figure it out somehow. Meanwhile, everything is closed. It's like the worst time for lightning now. And rain. Right at lunch, everyone is going to get lunch. It's going to be like an hour to get a table in the restaurant now. Okay, 2 hours have passed since the rain and lightning has started, and it stopped. And all operations are back on. All the rides are operating, and Danit, Itai, and Romy are back on the line. Are back to the line of the Rip Ride, I think it's called. No, Rip Ride, it's a different ride. I don't know what's the name of this one. Rip Race maybe. Anyway, they're there, and I'm gonna do it later, I hope, or not. It's like already 4 p.m. so I'm not sure if we'll be able to do all the rides here, but hopefully maybe the quick queue will help. So we're gonna have some fun here. Meanwhile, Hili and I, and that's it. So as I was saying, the fact that we arrived pretty late and the storm that closed all operations for 2 hours caused us to get to 4 p.m. and barely enjoy 2 attractions, which is a big problem. Plus the fact that Aquatica does not operate any child soap, so if Danit and I want to get on the same attractions and Hili is not allowed on those attractions, we will need to stand in line twice, which is a huge bummer. So now we need to hope that the quick queue will help us get through the lines quickly, so we'll make as many attractions as possible before the park closes, which will happen in just 2 hours from now. First one we'll go to is the Reef Plunge, which seemed like the coolest slide in the park since it goes through the dolphin aquarium and you can also see the sliders from the aquarium observation. So Danit and Romy went up first, and Itai and I will go up next. Maybe Romy will join us again too. Woo! Let's see some dolphins! Woo! Oh my God! So it actually was a nice slide, but not as special as I hoped. The fact is that you pass by the dolphin aquarium so fast that it's really hard to see anything while you're going through it. And the viewers from the observation can barely identify who is passing through the aquarium as well. Oh yeah, this is a lazy river, I think. I think that's what it's called. And it's kind of nice. Oh, they're gonna sprinkle us. Danit and Itai are with Hili on the front, and Romy and I. This is Twister, here we go! Whoa, whoa! Whoa! That was fast at the beginning. זה היה מהיר, רומי? Whoa! It is twisting. Oh, okay. Now we're shield and now we're gonna fall. Whoa! Whoa! Opa! That was a nice one. I enjoyed it. Pretty short, but pretty fast as well. That's his Twister. What we just done. I hope I'm getting the name right. I think it was the best ride so far today. The dolphin slide was kind of disappointing, but this slide pretty good. As long as the weather is nice, we're having a great time here in Aquatica. Please don't be any lightning. Seems kind of bright for now. Just skip it that way. And there's again, that's his Twister. Not a bad ride at all. We're going backwards! Whoa! Yay! Tayush! מאוד. Wow. Nice. Pretty good one. I don't know the name of it. Okay, that was Omaka Roka. Pretty good one as well. There it is from the outside. It has a lot of like bouncing and turning around, going backwards, going forward. I liked it. Right after the Omaka Roka we just did, right next to it, we found the wave pool, which we expect to find Danit and Irin, and there they are. I don't know if there aren't any wave now. I guess it starts every few minutes. But maybe we'll wait, maybe we'll move on to the next ride. I'm going for that one. So the annoying thing about the Omaka Roka is that the quick queue works only on half of the line. It's not even half, like 20% of the line. And then you need to wait in the normal line, which is not too long, but it's still like, if you get a quick queue, like 50% of the slides here are not working with the quick queue. Hey, Romy. Romy. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the I don't know the name of this slide, but it looks like this. We're gonna go to the Kari Kari Kol, and it has quick queue, hopefully a normal one this time. So no single riders. Okay, we need 2 people. Let's go. So I want to show you the quick queue, how efficient it is when the ride supports quick queue. So we need to stick to the right, or maybe to the left. We need to stick to the left. Let's check it out.
If you lose an article, please inform one of the guards and they'll notify the proper personnel. All articles that are found are turned into guest relations at the front gate. So
Bye, Mommy.
remember, safety is our #1 priority. All guards may not make direct eye contact while speaking to you. Nothing personal. Thanks, and enjoy your day of play here at Aquatica.
Okay, that's the end of the quick queue. You see how many have we gone through? All of this. Yeah, pretty efficient on some rides. Thank you, quick queue. I guess we have something like 5 minutes before we get on the ride. Pretty good. Romy, את מוכנה?
Both handles and remain seated with your legs in the designated area during the entire ride. Small children may not ride in the lap of an adult. Sorry, mates. At the end of the slide, obey all instructions by the guard and exit
What are the legs?
caution.
We're good?
Exit.
להחזיק חזק, לא לעזוב, רומי.
If you lose an article, please inform.
Oh, that's a scary one. להחזיק חזק. אני אחורה. Nice. Not as scary as it looks at all. It was fun, it wasn't scary at all, I swear. רומי, איך היה? היה מפחיד?
כאילו.
Much less scary than it looks. It was fun though. So the Danit and the kids went to slide on that one, on that slide. But I'm here with Haley, playing in the kids zone. Go Haley. So this kids zone, which is called Walkabout Waters, is a great filler if you need to wait with your young kids while other members of your family are sliding. And since you don't have any child swap in Aquatica, we use this kids zone quite often, and also now when Danit and the kids are sliding down the Riptide Race slides. And right after they were done with the Riptide Race slides, they moved on to the Valhalla Wave slide. Okay, Danit and Romy and Itai are on the Valhalla slide. Danit and the kids. Ili and I are waiting for them. Ines, someone is coming. Yay! There they are! Woo! Yeah! Ima! No, Ili asur la, boy. Ili wants to get into the pool, but she can't. Sorry, Ili. Ili. איך היה? אילי. אובה. אסור אילי. איתי, איך היה? איך היה? לא, אני לא אעשה את זה עכשיו. So apparently Walhalla is one of the top rides. One of the top rides here. The kids and Danit loved it. They said it was kind of scary, but not too much. Now, Homie and I are gonna do Ray's Rush or Ray Rush. I don't know. It should have a line. It doesn't have a quick queue like many rides in aquatic, unfortunately. But the park closes in 45 minutes. We still have to do some slides. Well, it is what it is. So the line wasn't too bad, about 25 minutes, and at the end of the line we even found out that we couldn't go on that slide since there is a minimum of 3 people per slide. But luckily a nice family of 3 agreed to join us so we could enjoy this slide as well. Thank you guys. Okay, Ray Rush, by far the best ride in this park. Thankfully this woman helped us get on it, because just at the end of the line we figured that it's possible only for 3 people plus, and we are only 2. Since Itai and Danny didn't want to join us, they couldn't join us because someone needs to be with Hilly, but Itai didn't want to join us. But wow, by far the best ride in the park. It was so much fun, and it was scary, and there were tons of falls.
Anak!
Yeah!
The best.
The best ride in the park. Now let's find Danit and Hilly. It was a long line, so probably they're waiting here for a long time, and I think the park is about to be closed. So I don't know. So our time is almost up, and unfortunately we couldn't make it to the Ios Breakaway Falls due to a lack of time, and okay, I'll admit it, a minor lack of courage as well. Man, this thing is frightening. But we did have a few more minutes to enjoy once again the super fun Roaz Rapids River. And we stayed there basically until they kicked us out of there when it was closing. But it was worth it. It was super fun. Rami! Wait for me, Rami! Fatini! So we're ending a great day in Aquatica. It was so much fun. I mean, we were kind of disappointed at the beginning because of the rain and the lightning, and the fact they stopped all the slides for about 2 hours, I think, altogether. But eventually, when the rain stopped and the clouds went away, it was really fun. The quick queue is it's okay. It's got our lines much shorter on some rides, but not at all. That's about it. So to sum up our great day at Aquatica, we were once again unorganized with all the timing in the morning. We got in a little late, and then we also were a bit unlucky when the park closed all operations in between 2 to 4 p.m. So we missed a lot of time today, but luckily we bought the quick queue in advance, so that saved us some time, but to be honest, not too much. The two most thrilling slides, Raid Rush and Valhalla Wave, required a more expensive kind of quick queue that I honestly wasn't familiar with up until then, and other slides had a quick queue only on part of the line, so eventually the lines merged and the wait times was a bit shorter, but not completely without waiting. That being said, you need to remember that Aquatica is relatively small, and also it's probably one of the least favorite parks in between all Disney, Universal and SeaWorld parks in Florida, so the waiting times here are not too long to begin with, especially when you compare it to the waiting time at Disney World or Universal parks. Regarding the tickets and pricing, at least when we bought the tickets, SeaWorld sold a triple ticket to all three parks, Discovery Cove, SeaWorld and Aquatica, and this triple ticket is valid for 14 days. So you can keep on coming to SeaWorld and Aquatica parks for 14 days straight in a pretty decent price. So if you have some spare days in Orlando, consider purchasing this kind of ticket, it was worth it. And as I mentioned a second ago, Aquatica doesn't seem to be one of the favorites park in Orlando, and unjustly I might say, sure, it's much smaller, it's not themed like at all, and most of the attractions are not too unique. I bet you can find them in other water parks as well. All that is true, but it is still a great adventure. You don't need to plan much in advance, waiting times are not crazy long. Some slides like Raid Rush, Valhalla Wave and the Ross Rapids are extremely fun, and it's a water park in Florida on August. Need I say more? It's not too expensive as well, and it's just pure fun. Just make sure to check the weather before you visit. Those lightning storms are a real pain. All in all, I believe this park is way underappreciated. We had a great time. Tomorrow is a parkless day. We're going to explore Disney Springs, and we invite you guys to join us there as well. See you then.